Hold up. All right. All right. I know I'm late with this reaction, but we here. Oh, it's late, man. I've been working all day. It's the best way to do this. It's probably not the best way. All right. Let's see what we got here. We alive, baby. I gotta find this the chapter. All right, got the chapter. All right. We're going to go ahead and start One Piece chapter 1171, Ragnar. Cover request by Reverse Kitten, a cat putting cat ears on Zoro. Reverse Kitten, is that a real person or just Odo just want to do this? You know? You never know. If Harold left the castle in that state, he would have brought great calamity to the world. The wake of the fierce battle at Quest Castle. Is it Quest or OS? I don't know. I had a taste of that hopeless future during the fight. No matter how badly we wounded him, his body kept repairing itself. It's shocking to think something actually stopped him. So they don't know it was Loki. Did you know this sacred treasure would be that powerful? Jaru? No, I actually knew nothing about it at all. No, I actually knew nothing about it. All I know is I get chills down my spine when I imagine what would have happened if Loki hadn't been here today. When I join the God's Knights, it'll be a new dawn for Elbaf. Shanks is in thought. If you have any wish, simply name it and it will be within your reach. You've truly endured a miserable, squalid life until now, my poor child. So this is Garling talking to Shanks. He's very happy to have his son back. Forget your former life on the surface. The commoners down there don't even count as people. Ooh. Shanks! Is his arm hurting? Is that the arm that he lost? I always forget which arm that he lost. Hey, Shanks! Stop it! You shouldn't. What is it? That's a bad habit. You should never resent the circumstances of your birth. Why did Harold have to die? He was such a pure soul. If only I had been faster. This isn't your fault. Listen, Shanks, you are here for a reason. Everyone's life has some meaning to it. You just gotta hold on. Is this what happens when you love your country too much? This sucks. Loki had to kill his pops. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. He was a rare ancient giant, enhanced with even more power and an undying body. Those traits made him a true monster, and yet he was still killed? Who could have... Is something unforeseen lurking on Elbaf? Elbaf? We should have the Abyss pentagram carved by Harold inspected. That shall not be necessary. It would only result in the death of another knight. Every covenant comes with a price to be paid, even for Mu. Mu is huffing and puffing? What the hell? He had no qualms about lowering his head to appease humans. All he ever sought was communion with other nations and peoples. Harold was a total aberration. And yet he was born with the blood of those savage battle-loving giants. Had we admitted him into the government flippantly, his very presence might have destroyed it from within. Elbaf should never have known a king of his disposition. Forging a covenant with a cooperative ancient giant like him was an unprecedented opportunity. This disappointing outcome proves that history does not lie. We were always going to be incompatible. Never forget, Elbaf is of the D. Huh? What? I know they're not saying the entire Elbaf country are D-clan members. I know they're not saying that. Elbaf is of the D. The hell does that mean? Loki, after this, the country will be in disarray. I'm heading out to sea, old-timer. I'll take the surviving soldiers with me. What about Harold's final request? Tell the people of Elbaf what happened here. There's no way I can tell them the truth. Just drop it, all of you. So Shanks is there. Gaban is there. Yarl is there. So they all knew. They were all privy to this information. So what the hell happened? Keep reading. Don't speak a word of what happened here today. If we say nothing, who do you think they'll blame for all of this? It'll be the same as always. Say I were to become king. Can you see me actually honoring father's ideals? I can only tackle this in my own way. With this ability, I'll settle the regrets of the old man and his soldiers. Don't be stupid, Loki. The world government is a big organization. It won't be as easy as you think. Shanks and Gaban are looking like, what are they thinking? Something big happened. OS Castle was attacked. Your Highness! After that, I set out to sea. Haruden, by the time you guys returned to the island, everyone had already dubbed me Loki the Patricide, and I made no effort to correct that narrative. But We're back in real time. Holy shit. It's not like I was crazy enough to brag about killing him either. I just didn't want everything he stood for to be dismissed because of how things turned out. With all that in mind, do you really think I should have told the people everything? I'm just thinking back to like when we first got here, what the general consensus was about Harold, right? Because we didn't know how to take Loki. We knew that he was a problem child, but there was something about him where he just didn't seem like a villain, right? Because Luffy took to him. But he was framed. He wasn't really framed because he did kill his father. You know? But everybody loved Harold. And the options were either Harold was low-key evil or something happened to him where he got switched, which obviously that came out to be true, right? He got not so much, he didn't get Domi reversied, but it's pretty much the same thing. He got taken over. All right, Howardin, what say ye? He's telling the truth, Howardin. Get it already? I really didn't want to relive. I really didn't want to relive all of this crap. Elder Yaru, always Hold on. Let me slow down. Elder Yaru always opposed to your execution. I can understand why you chose to keep this secret. Father choosing death in the face of the government's manipulation. The world government has been our enemy all this time. I wonder what did they do to Father. Indeed, and now. Why am I reading like this? Indeed, and now they've sent more knights to Elbaf, some with deep ties to Harold. Even Loki doesn't know all the details about Harold's dealing in the Holy Land. The way they keep putting these dots, man, it's like it's a pause, but then it's not because it's a continuation of the conversation. It's throwing me off. I can fill you in if you want. That won't be necessary for now, Yasan. We need no further reason to protect our country. Huh? Okay. They don't need any more reason. They're just going to get to it. We got all the reason that we need. Okay, so all these people, I'm guessing. Okay. So they all heard this. I thought Zoro and Sanji would have been upstairs already, or up to the other level, but everybody heard this. Loki is free. Loki is free. Loki, it seems we both feel the same way about Father. I'm sorry for everything. Okay. Harold and freedom. For the sake of Elbaf, let's make a stand together. Whoa, that's great, Loki. You can fight now. Rawr. What the hell is that? Crash. Oh, somebody fell down there? It's Brooke. Whoa, that's one of the monsters that was rampaging up there. They've got a ton of creatures running wild. Where did they come from? Isn't that a Draugr? I never thought those were real. This would be a good warm-up. Go on ahead. I'll just jump up. What in the world is that? What's going on up there? Hurry it up, Haruden. Hey, Loki. We admit we prejudged you when we called you a king-slaying piece of crap. We're really sorry. But this doesn't undo all of your other things you've done. Shut up and go already. I don't need to hear you guys yap. This is the best. I can move. It's so freeing. She. Luffy is excited, bro. Rawr. Okay, Chopper, looking crazy. Gabon. Hey, Doc, I know you want to take care of me here, but I'm worried about my son up there. Yeah, you make a good point. Be careful, Sanji. I've got it. Weren't you two going to stay behind? All right, let's show him your power. Hold on, skipping the panel. What are you still doing here? She. I'm dying to see you fight. All right, let's show him your power. Ragnar, squeak. Oh, the hammer. Oh, this is it. This is the last panel. Last page. Crack this shit. Niflheim. A chilling attack. Did he froze him? He froze him. Oh, he froze him. I'm trying to think who else has ice powers on our squad. Brooke. Ain't no way there's a break, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We just came back from a break. Damn. Okay. Good chapter. Good chapter. Good chapter. So we're finished with the flashback. We're finally coming back. Ooh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what Loki does. I'm excited to see how we handle Emu. Emu's still up top. I have a feeling that we're going to be freeing, what the hell is her name? Gunko. We're going to be freeing her from the reins of Emu, I think. I'm really interested to see how she knows Brooke. Right? Now that we're back and we've come through the flashback, the greatest flashback in One Piece history, God Valley, Harold, Loki. This is the greatest flashback without a doubt. Yeah. So I want to see how they're going to take on these guys' Knights. It looks like Sanji will be getting Conqueror's Haki. Otherwise, I don't see how he does any damage to a God's Knight. I don't see how that happens. I don't see how that works. Unless there was a theory that there are a few characters that have Conqueror's Haki that will be fighting God's Knights. I think Mr. Morge put that theory out. So that'll be interesting if that actually comes true. Because you need people with Conqueror's Haki to fight God's Knights. That doesn't rule out Sanji, but that'd be crazy because I haven't seen anything in the story that leads Sanji in that direction. But, you know, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. That'll be interesting. But I'm not going to dilly-dally around. I got videos I got to edit. I got Marvel Rivals I need to play. So it's going to be a short stream, you know, keep these short. And yeah, man, we shall return with more One Piece. Peace. How you stop this thing?